and resin. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is I have a 12 by 12 canvas, and it's one of those thicker canvases I like to use. And I have green glass and I have clear glass. Those are my options. So the first thing I want to do is just get my glass wreath on, okay? So I'm going to use one of these little 8-ounce cups. I'm going to put it right in the center. And then I'm just going to pour glass. That's how simple this is. Thanks for the sprinkles. Thank you, guys. Y'all, I'm high as a kite, so ain't no telling what's going to come out of this today. Ain't no telling what's happening. Okay, so that is 1 pound of glass. So obviously we're going to use the clear. All right, so we are just making a wreath, okay? Just a little circular wreath. I want to put that back because I want to add a little more dimension. I don't want it to be a skinny little wimpy wreath. I want it to have some body to it. So I'm going to go ahead and just use the full 2 pounds of glass. And then we'll kind of smush that around. Make sure it's kind of even at your top and bottom. Can you guys see this really well? I can't see anything. Okay, so now I'm just going to wiggle my little cup around until it's loose enough that I can just pick it up out of the center. And so now we have a nice wreath-shaped circle. So now we get to embellish. So what I've brought for embellishment is just a few of those cute little miniature ornaments that you can get at Hobby Lobby. Over in the Christmas department, they have a whole section of miniatures. So it's just these little teeny tiny little miniature ornaments you can put on your little mini Christmas trees. All right, alternatively, you can add shells. I sell a lot of these beachy Christmas wreaths with shells on them as well. Roll Tide. I saw that from 6 miles away. Okay, so all I'm going to do now is I'm going to just start embellishing, and I'm going to add a few things that are clear just because I like to give it a little sparkle. And these are just some little diamond-shaped plastic, acrylic-y little pieces you can get in the floral department. So we're just going to add in, and I work in threes. I know I'm like working in threes over here. Whew. I'm also hot. So I'm going to just start adding in a few of these smaller little ornaments. You see how little they are? They're like a ½ inch. And I like to take that top off because it kind of hides into the glass better. If you take that little hooky thing off, then you can just kind of bury it into your glass a little bit. So we'll add a few of those, and then we'll get into some color. We'll take that off. Now let's add some color. Let's do red. So we'll take that tip off of that one, off of that one. All right, let's throw some red in. I brought some Vitrograph too. Y'all are gonna freak out with the Vitrograph. All right, let's do some green. We'll throw a few little green ornaments in. And look at these guys. These are so cute. You can just about add any little embellishment you can find. These are super cute. These little glittery ornaments. Yeah, I don't know what to do about the glare. I'm not in my studio because my studio is upstairs and I cannot go upstairs. So I don't know what to do about the glare. Yeah, I'm about to die right now as it is. So I'll take a picture of this and post it after we're done so you can see if it's too glary. All right, so now let's add half this little snowflake. I know it's trying to focus in and out on stuff. I'm not sure why. And I like to just break off pieces and just stick them in here and there. Oh. I think, Lisa, it's just trying to focus on me. I'm not in my natural element studio because I can't go upstairs because I just had surgery. I just had her hip replacement. And so I just had to do the best that I could do. Let me see if it's hard to even stand up, and I don't really have a lot of time, so I don't want to focus on that too much. Hang on. Let's see if that's better. I know it's going to be darker. Let's see. I know it's going to be darker, but we'll see if that helps. I don't know why it's focusing in and out. So I'm just going to keep adding elements, and you can add seashells, you can add jewels, you can add any little ornamentation, you know, maybe your grandmother's old costume jewelry, and make yourself a cute little memory wreath. So just kind of go through and add a few things. Well, you can also use these too. This is just a strand of red beads that you can get in the jewelry department. So I like to add that kind of stuff too. You can just come in and randomly, I told y'all this was going to be a hot mess. Now I'm saving this bottom corner for something a little special. Okay, so I have a few little glass nuggets that I like to use in some of my art. I'm about out of them, but I'm gonna just use, these are just little pieces of broken glass. So I'm just going to just add in a few little nuggets here and there for a little extra color. And then we're gonna add something really fun down at the bottom. These are really awesome with seashells too, guys. I sell those so much. Okay, so real quick, try to watch my time. Move this out my way. Now I did not post this in the supply list, so pay close attention. This is called Vitrograph, V-I-T-R-I-G-R-A-P-H. And JL Designs from Etsy is who I got this from. And I'm going to literally use some of these little Vitrograph strings to add on more of a glass element to my wreath. So we're just going to add in a few, and I can just break them where I want. Just pow. So I'm going to add in a few elements, and then we'll cover up that center with something. Hang on. See how fun that is? It's dimensional. All right. Now, I want to get, that really gives it some extra flavor. Now I'm going to take a couple of the bigger little ornaments and make myself, I know, I'm so jacked up on pain meds right now, you guys. Y'all just don't even know. I'm just going to stick that right in there. Add a few more. Let me find some green. Fun little pieces. Just to kind of cover up my connection where everything's kind of connected together. Woo! And we are about ready to resin. Okay, so it's pretty much as simple as this. Just put yourself a little cup in the center of a 12 by 12 canvas, and then add your glass around the outside edge of your cup. And then you can decorate your wreath however you choose. Okay, you can use seashells, you can use jewels, you can use little glass bits, ornaments, all kinds of fun stuff. Now I'm going to knock everything off, obviously. I'm going to elevate my canvas so I don't get drips. I need to check my time. Whew. Lord have mercy. I have to turn completely. Okay, I got time. All right, so I'm going to put my gloves on and we are going to pour resin and finish this baby up. Now I'm going to mix 4 ounces of resin, and when we're done with mixing and pouring, I will let you know how much we used. We may use less than that, and if we do, I will let you know how much we used so that you will have an exact amount that we used in our process. Okay, so I've already took the liberty of pouring our resin, the part 1, into the cup. So just to save some time. So now I'm going to pour in part 2, AB, and we're going to add 2 ounces. So I added 2 ounces of resin. Now I'm adding 2 ounces of hardener, or vice versa, whichever way you want to look at it. We'll set that aside. And now we got to mix for 3 minutes. You know what I didn't do? Look at this. These are my favorite thing in the whole world, and these are bubbles. Okay, nothing is finished without bubbles. So we got to put some bubbles in there. Nothing is complete. And just let them go where they want to go. Let them be. Okay, so I'm going to mix for 3 minutes, and I'm going to like stretch out and see if I can read any questions or comments you have while I mix, because we have to mix this for 3 minutes, and I'm going to do my very best to make sure that I get this mixed for 3 minutes. So if you have a question, let me know. We are having, while I'm mixing, I'm going to tell you about our upcoming 5-day Angel Challenge. Here's our cute little angel right here that we are creating in our 5-day Angel Challenge starting November 30th. We're going to start on her. It's a 5-day, $10 challenge. So anybody who's interested in more information on our Angel Challenge, just comment the word angel, A-N-G-E-L, and I will send you a PM with a link for more information. There's no commitment at all. It's just the information you need to make a decision. So it's all, the glass bubbles were acrylic. I do sell the gold glass for the angel. Absolutely. Thank you for timing, Rima. Y'all, I'm sweating. Oh my God. And I don't sweat that much. It's the pain pills. Girls, I tell you what, I had a hip replacement on Monday afternoon, and I don't know why I thought I was Wonder Woman. I don't know why I thought that I was going to be running a 10K marathon by this weekend, but let me just tell you, that's crazy pants. Don't let anybody tell you any different. I'm insane. And I promise you, after this is over, I will be vegged out on the sofa with eating pain pills like M&Ms. I'm not going to twist. I'm trying not to move at all. Thank you so much. As soon as this is done, I'm out of here. But I did want to tell you guys, I did want to honor my commitment to Melanie. I love her, and she's been so good to us. And I did want to tell you guys about the Angel Challenge too. It is a very popular challenge. It's only a $10 entry fee into our challenge, and the videos are all pre-recorded, so you can watch at your leisure, and we'll be going live every day in that group just to answer questions as well. So if you need more information about our Angel Challenge, just comment the word angel, and when we're done here, I'll send you a PM. Yeah, I know. Well, I've been suffering with a bad hip for 4 years, and so I'm very much looking forward to being pain-free. It's just not gonna be today, right? It's been 4 days. So yeah, I'm a little crazy pants. Yeah, don't be me. Take a rest. Don't be crazy. Yeah, I don't know why I thought I was just gonna be, running a marathon by today. Lord, crazy. Thank you, lovey. Woo! I was trying to read some comments, but everything is just blurring together. Yeah. Yeah, I've been waiting on this hip replacement for some time now, and so I'm very excited to have it, to have been blessed to have a new hip. So I'm going to do, after today, I'm going to do everything in my power not to mess that up. I promise, because it's been crazy. Love all you lovely people who are interested in the Angel Challenge. She is going to be so much fun, and I'll show you a picture of her in just a second. Want to check my time. Okay, it's 12:57, so we're going to run out of time. So I'm going to go ahead and just start resining. I'm going to start down here with my Vitrograph so I can make sure that I get all that covered really well, especially any part that's sticking up above the surface of the glass. So what you want to do is make sure you drizzle. Don't just pour it on the top and think that it's going to be covered and it's all going to stick together. You really need to drizzle over the top so that the resin runs down through the glass to the surface of the canvas, and then it helps hold all the pieces together from top to bottom. If you just dump the resin on the top, you're going to have lots of missed spots, and then you're going to be so sad. And y'all know what I say about being sad. We do not want any sad artists, so make sure you do the drizzle. So we are just going to, it's going to take all 4 ounces, I'm pretty sure. Really want to saturate that Vitrograph. And I will also add a link to the Vitrograph in the description of this live, because I failed to add that to my supply list. So I will add that at the top. I wasn't sure I was going to be able to use that for this project, but then I got the green in, so it was a good thing. So we'll add that link to the top. And we'll add the link to the angel at the top too, just in case you miss it. But yeah, comment angel, and I will send you a private message with a link for more information. It's a $10 challenge, and we're gonna walk you through, hold your hand step by step on creating this fantastical little angel. How long does it take the resin? Okay, so once I'm done pouring the resin over the top, it needs to sit here for, I like to just leave it for overnight for like 12 hours. But at about the 8-hour mark, you can touch it. But you really need to be able to leave it in place for 8 to 12 hours. So it's going to take that long for it to set up. Okay, so I am, just for the sake of time, I'm going to go ahead and show you how I finish out. So once you have your entire wreath covered, you're going to want to come in with your glove or with your stick or with a silicone spreader, whichever one you have handy. And you want to spread that resin out over the blank portion, the outer edge of your canvas, so that it's all nice and covered. And this keeps you from over pouring all along the edges and then it running over the side and making a hot mess down the side of your canvas. So if you don't follow us over on Art Shattered, we would love to have you over there. We do little art projects all the time, and I'm going to be down and out for about 6 weeks. So once I am able, we're going to be doing a lot of fun art projects as well. because I won't be able to go anywhere, so we might as well do art, right? So after you get it covered, you want to come in with your gloved hand and just spread it around on the outside. You're going to let this dry for 8 to 12 hours. I have a Cindy hair in mine. And one of the other things you can do too, if you have a lot of bubbles, you can use a hair dryer on hot, low air, high heat, and just run it over the top of your piece to pop any bubbles. I actually use either a heat gun or a blowtorch to do that, just a small hand torch to do that.